Sicilian defense, open, accelerated dragon, Maroczy bind formation, 5, BG76.NC2NF67.NC3D68.B2009.00ND710.BD2NC511.B4. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. Black got the better of white in that game. Both players had an amazing opening. Black capitalized on their chances in the middle game. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. The dark squared bishop is getting ready to be fianchetto onto the long diagonal. The pawn on c5 is attacked, center space is taken up by d4, and the dark squared bishop can advance. Cx d4 captures the central d4 pawn and opens up the center. Nx d4 captures the d4 pawn and places the knight in the center. Nc6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. c4 obtains room on the queen side and center and gets ready to advance the knight to c3. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. Nc3 controls the d5 square, advances the knight toward the center, and protects the e4 pawn. d6 allows the light squared bishop to develop and controls the e5 and c5 squares. By positioning the bishop on a potent diagonal, this fianchettos the bishop. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. This allows the knight to control more squares. This strikes a rival knight. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is the final book action. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. This suggests exchanging items of equivalent value. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. That's good. This exchange is fair. This prevents the adversary from winning a pawn. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. The opposing knight is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. This threatens to win a knight. It is excellent. This moves the knight to safety. It is excellent. This can indicate that a pawn is being attacked. That's good. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. It is best. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. While not the greatest course of action, this is an intriguing alternative. That's good. Recaptures. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. It was a free pawn there. It is ideal. By posing a threat to a queen and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. It is ideal. This provides an equal exchange of parts. It is ideal. When the queen retreats, this attack wins a tempo. It is ideal. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. This leaves a bishop without defenders. It is a blunder. That was a great move and very hard to find. This was a game-changing move, giving black a winning position. It is brilliant. Recaptures. It is excellent. Sudden a close game that was lost by a mistake. Black got the better of white in that game. Both players had an amazing opening. Black capitalized on their chances in the middle game.